I'm so excited. I am in northern Andea, and I requested that the Cubed staff, and there's a lot of helpers and curators and specialists as well, that they make a trail in northern Andea. And my plan is to go around this trail because I've been told it's a loop. This is the start of it here. This is, I haven't explored any of it yet, so everything that I'm seeing here on screen, I'm seeing it for the first time. I have a lot of cool questions that I got you guys to ask in the community tab, probably about a month ago, but I'm really excited to explore. So we're gonna hike around this trail and I'm gonna answer a bunch of questions. But first things first, I wanna check out this visitor center because look how cool this is. These benches are really neat too. Let's go inside here. Oh, cool, cool. You got like a information board sort of thing. This seems appropriate for the area. Make sure you recycle. Yeah, Earth Day. If you wanna buy a house, call that number. Actually, don't call that number. That's not a real phone number. Cool visitor center in here. Andean daisy. Wow, look at that. Andean bellflower. Wow, this is cool. Oh, we got a bunch of new blocks here in the pack that's I haven't seen. I haven't even seen this one. This one's cool. Andean beauty. Nature of Andea. Oh, look at this. This is great. So Tarago and Adam, I'm sorry, I don't know how to actually pronounce your username. If you remove the caps of these two names here, you take out the spaces and the period, you get two usernames of our senior staff members here on Cubed. So this is Adam, he is one of the owners of Cubed, and this is Anna. She is the pack developer, so everything you see here, Anna most likely made it. Free mine, Alpine. Cool, I didn't know I was such a talented artist. Okay, I'm excited. I can't contain my excitement anymore. So welcome everyone, the Andean Northwest Hiking Trail. I have been informed that I should start off by going north this way, and it's a big loop and we'll end right here. So let's go ahead, let's go on an adventure, check out what we have for us, and let's answer some Q&A questions. First question, what made you want to get into architecture and what do you love most about it? So I actually got into architecture because I started playing Minecraft Pocket Edition back in 2012, I think it was. And I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, so I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with Corellis. I watched his inspiration series. But Corellis and most other Minecraft players played on Java. And so what I did is I saved up even more. And 2 years later, when I was in my first year of high school, so grade 9, I bought a computer. And I applied to a bunch of different creative servers. I hopped around servers for a while, but I eventually landed on Cubed, which is where I still am. And the reason I love Cubed so much is because at the time, it was the only server that gave builders the ability to use WorldEdit without having to have like a really high rank. Oh, look at that. Sorry, okay, pause. I love this. Wow. But I've been playing on Cubed since I think 2015, 2014, 2015. I tried to start my own city in a spot that was very clearly not meant for a new builder to start their city. So that got removed pretty quick, but that's completely reasonable. I ended up starting another city called Honolulu based on Hawaii, of course. The airport is still on Cubed somewhere. Maybe I'll see if I can find some footage of it. But subconsciously, the entire time, it was developing my love for architecture and engineering. And when I was graduating high school, I went into my first year of university thinking that I wanted to be a pilot. So for my first semester, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be a mechanical engineer because that's what a lot of pilots do. But then I figured I really don't like mechanical engineering. So I went into civil, knowing that I wanted to do something related to buildings and architecture because of Minecraft. But the university that I was going to, it didn't have anything related to architecture. So what I did is after my first semester, I started looking into different universities that had programs that I would like to transfer into. And eventually I landed on the place that I am now in Ottawa, not the University of Ottawa. I go to Carleton University. And the program I'm taking, it's not architecture, as the name kind of sounds like. I'm in architectural conservation and sustainability engineering, also known as architectural engineering. But now I'm in my last semester of my degree. I have about a month left, which is really weird to think about. Next question, what does the ideal build update look like to you in Minecraft? To be honest, I would be perfectly happy staying in 1.14.4, which is what I'm on right now. This is CubedPack. I completely understand why maybe more newer players might enjoy having the updates, because when I was younger too, whenever Minecraft got an update, I'm like, wow, these blocks are really cool. Next question, have you ever considered doing collaborations or server tours on other servers where you critique the builds? Yes, I have. I would like to do that in the future. What had inspired you to build so realistically in Minecraft, and what pulled you into making cities? So the realism part definitely comes from my degree. I think the building cities part, I grew up in a town with, it had, oh, there's a floating tree. I'm going to call that that's a UFO there. Whoa, what is this? Oh, that's cool. Interesting. I'm going to answer this question real quick, and then we'll go over there and check that out. Otherwise, I'm going to lose my train of thought. Oh, there's more stuff too. Nice. Okay, that's cool. I grew up in a town that has about 50,000 people. I've always loved seeing the big skyscrapers on TV, you know, on YouTube as well. I love watching those POV, just walking tours, or there's driving tours too. There's a guy named Jay Utah. He makes a lot of them, and it's some of my favorite content that I've ever seen. I lost my train of thought again. I paused for like 3 seconds. Because I was thinking about this thing, and I lost what I was trying to think about. Making cities, right. I never grew up around skyscrapers. I never grew up around big glass, fancy buildings, and I've always wanted to see them. So I use Google Maps, I use the 3D view, I use all of those POV walking tour videos, and that's how I kind of got the understanding of cities. And now that I live in Ottawa, which is a city, I can really experience what it's like to live in one. Anyway, I think that answers the question, but I want to check this out. What is this? Some parking spots. You get a skateboard. I don't know if anybody's skateboarding on this. That'd be some pretty extreme skateboarding. It'd be pretty cool to snowboard this in the winter if it's covered in snow, though. Pretty sketchy coming around here. Just make sure you don't fall off that. But I kind of want to get into snowboarding next year. If I end up moving out west, then maybe I'll get into it. This is all cute. Oh, hello. There's somebody here. Whoa, that's Darth Maul. Wait, am I in Vanish? I am in Vanish. Did they see me? I don't think so. Yeah, I am in Vanish. Oh, okay, that's weird. I do see some people flying around sometimes when I'm recording, and I honestly forget. Ooh, apple. I honestly forget a lot of the time that I'm in Vanish, and I'm like, can they see me? Can they not see me? I don't know. No, keep the floating tree. No, don't. No, aw, that's so sad. Anyway, I want to go up here. Let's check out this viewing platform. Oh, cool. Are these viewing platforms? Next question: what does your typical video making process look like, and what's the behind the scenes? So I started making videos having no idea how to. A lot of my older ones, I will start with a script. There is a handful of unscripted ones. So initially I started with just having the point form stuff, turning it into a script, and then from there I would record the audio, and then I would find all the clips to add afterwards. But if you've ever tried to make videos like that, it's really inefficient. It takes a really long time. A lot of YouTubers, I mean, you'll see them and they'll just be like talking, like kind of off the cuff, I guess, like this. And they'll just have point form notes instead of just little things that they want to talk about, which is what I'm doing right now. Zed, yeah, I know exactly who you are. Thank you, Zab. Okay, let's go up here. Whoa, look at this. Wow, I really feel like I'm in the wild here. That's so cool. I love these shaders too. I wanna have a seat. There we go. This is great. Okay, let's keep going. I'm gonna go down here, make sure I don't get too lost. So the next question is, how do you plan your videos out so well, and what motivates you to succeed in life? Okay, that's a big question. I think me answering the previous question sort of covers the first half of that. What motivates me to succeed in life? I don't really know. I'm still trying to figure that out. Right now, it's being able to pay rent and not be homeless, preferably. Next question. Can you create a video for curving roads perfectly, like creating an interchange or roundabouts? I will eventually, yes. Will you ever mix mods into your cities and buildings to make them feel more alive? Probably not, to be honest. How long do you think your builds would take without WorldEdit? A long time. They would take a really long time. And trust me, I know the pain of not having WorldEdit, not having access to WorldEdit, and also not knowing how to use WorldEdit, even though I didn't have it at the time. But I think that it's important to start off by not using WorldEdit, kind of understanding the mechanics of the game itself, and then eventually using WorldEdit as a tool, not as a crutch. There's a lot of people I see use WorldEdit as a crutch, myself included. I'm very guilty of this. Look at my skyscrapers. A lot of them are just stacked straight up, and it's a little bit lazy of me, but it is true that myself and a lot of other people have used WorldEdit as a crutch. And honestly, I think it's sort of a phase when you're still getting used to building. And then, sorry, this is a really cool spot. We're up on a ridgeline here. Wow, nice spot. But yeah, I do kind of think that using WorldEdit as a crutch is more of a phase rather than a problem. You will get through that at some point, but it is kind of difficult to get used to building with WorldEdit, at least at the start. Have you ever considered building cities not just in Minecraft, and for example, in a game engine? No, to be honest, I haven't. I have played City Skylines before, and then I just give myself infinite money because kind of like Minecraft when I'm like, nah, I don't want to play survival. I just want to play creative. And then, oh, cool. Look at that. Well, I want to maybe turn my render distance up a little bit. Actually, you know what? No, that's going to be really laggy. But I do want to see this view here. I haven't really played anything aside from maybe Minecraft, City Skylines, anything like that. Okay, let's see here. Let's try this again. Yeah, I don't know. Is that the trail? I don't know. I don't know where it goes, but we're about to find out. Next question. Would you be willing to do a video on skyscraper interiors? At some point, probably yes. I might make a guide. I might just build a skyscraper and then kind of talk my way through making interior. How do you stay motivated when working on your projects? The first step is figure out, okay, what do you actually want to build? Get yourself inspired before you build, make a plan, and then for the most part, stick to the plan. On my Patreon, I am planning on uploading a lot of my unused footage that I actually took in Vancouver last May. What is this? Oh, this is great. Oh, I love this. What was the question? It's been like 10 seconds. How do I stay motivated? Right. Okay, so Pinterest, Google Maps, Google Street View, those POV walking tours on YouTube. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Next question, how does your setup look and what specs does your PC have? I'll put a video on the screen right now. This is what my setup looks like. I have my keyboard. It's a Keychron K3. I have a mouse, what is it called? MX Master 3. And I have two Dell monitors. One of them is 27 inches for my main one, and then my vertical one is 24 inches. But I want to be very, very clear and very transparent on this. My setup has only evolved to look like this in the past probably year and a half. I started with stuff much, much smaller. So I'll kind of walk you through previous setups. So I guess my very first setup was just my iPod Touch. My second setup, I had an older monitor, which I think, where is it? Oh, okay, it's actually like hiding on my floor right now. And then I had some old keyboard that I think came with my first desktop computer. And I have a picture from when I recorded, you probably know this video, how to plan a Minecraft city, or what is it called? How to plan a city Minecraft architecture, something like that. But this is what it looked like when I was recording. Like I actually took that picture, I stopped recording. You can see the script on the screen. I took this picture as I was recording it because I'm like, someday when I have like a decent setup, I want to be able to show this picture. And I had the blanket set up around the microphone because the echoes were awful. And I didn't have a mic arm. I didn't have anything. And the mic that I had there, it's the same one that I'm actually talking on right now. I got it for Christmas from my parents probably 5 or 6 years ago because I wanted to start a YouTube channel at the time, and then I never ended up doing it. So I was just kind of lying around. But now I have a proper microphone arm, which is actually a microphone stand, and I have a pop filter as well. But my setup has evolved quite a bit over the past few years, and I'm sure it will continue to evolve over time. Wow, this is really pretty. I don't want to get lost here, but I do want to go this way a little bit. Wow, it's so pretty. I really do feel like I'm somewhere deep in the mountains of India because, well, I am. Anyway, that was kind of a long-winded answer, but next question is, what is your least favorite building aesthetic? Oh, I don't know. To be honest, I don't really have a least favorite. I can't really put my finger on it, so I don't know if I can answer your question. Whoa. What's that? Is that a tent? Oh, there's lots of them. Oh, no way. Bear Hug Camping Grounds. Bear Camping Hug Grounds. This is cool. These are our chairs in CubedPack. Look at that. Oh, it's nice. Got some sleeping bags. Oh, look at that. Oh, they got the pegs here too. This is great. I really love this. What's up here? You got another fire. I love the logs. You got the mushrooms growing on that. Even all the foliage and the greenery on it. Thank you, Bear Hug Camping Grounds. Bear Camping Hug Grounds. Very cool. I'm going to go this way. We'll keep going here, answer some more questions. Maybe I'll come back here to camp one day. We'll see. This, you know what this reminds me of? This feels like the mountains up in Red Dead Redemption 2. Have you guys played that game? I love that game. That's like a top 3 game for me. I think my top, okay, this isn't a question, but I'm going to tell you anyway. My top 3 video games of all time. Number 1, Minecraft. Number 2 and 3, because I can't decide between them, Grand Theft Auto 5, and Red Dead Redemption 2. Anyway, so the next question is, what is the best sketchbook to buy for drawing out architectural ideas? To be honest, I don't think it really makes a difference. I think the best sketchbook is the one that you have. If you are looking for a new sketchbook, this is the one that I use. I just found it. I mean, it's not really anything special. The paper's nice, but honestly, any type of paper and pen that work together, which should be all of them, I think you should be okay. Next question, what is the best build you have made and can you show us? Ooh, whoa. That's cool. Cool. Is that like a Firewatch tower? I know there's a handful up here, but I didn't know there was one here. One of my favorite builds that I have previously made, I think I made it in like 2016, 2017 maybe, back when I was in high school. It's this one here, which was originally part of my Vancouver project, but I put it into Andea very, very early on in the city development. It's based off a building in Vancouver itself. I was actually able to visit it last May, and I did get some videos. I'll see if I can find them. I don't know. I just like the shapes of it. I like the colors. I think it's a really cool build. How did you come up with your name Alpine 1? So there's a few reasons behind it. First of all, it starts with an A, so up until recently it showed up first on your subscription feed. The reason that I chose Alpine, first of all, mountains are cool. I like mountains. And Alpine is like the top of the mountain, kind of, where like you don't, whoa, what does that say? Birdwatch Tower. Ooh, cool. We're gonna go up here in a minute, but I'll answer your question. Alpine has 6 letters. The first part of the word goes up, the P goes down, and the rest of it is relatively straightforward to understand if you're like not a native English speaker. And I felt that was important because I always see these usernames that are really big, long, and complicated. And then they're like, why does nobody remember what my username is? And it's like ridiculous, which if you like, that's totally fine. Like I'm not going to tell you to change your username, but I do find that it's a lot easier to remember. And the number 1 at the end, it's just because the username Alpine was taken. That's actually my Twitter handle, @Alpine was taken. But I really like the name, so I decided to go for it. Okay, I'm really excited to go up here. Is this, oh, I don't think these are, no, these aren't. Wait, are they? What? Wait, how did you do? Okay, these are rails. How did you do that? That's, okay. This is like magic. I don't know if all of these trees were here in the original terrain. I'm guessing they might have added some extra ones, but wow, it really does feel like a forest. I love this. Okay, let's head back down there. Let's keep going on this trail. Okay, what's our next question? What else do you do outside of Minecraft? Well, first and foremost, right now I am a student in engineering, which takes up the vast majority of my time. When it's nice out, I like to bike. When I'm near mountains, I like to ski. I'm not very good at snowboarding. I've only tried it twice, but I would like to get into it a little bit more because it looks pretty cool. I like trying new restaurants. That's also a good time. Food is pretty good. Can you post about planning a town, and in brackets, smaller than a downtown or city? I do want to make a town sort of near, oh, you know that farm video that I posted recently? Yeah, I want to make a town sort of near that, but like really, really small, based on an East Coast town that I grew up in. Just stay tuned for that. So I'll see if I get around to it. What is your favorite color build-wise and in general? So I'm pretty biased towards the black and brick combo for buildings. I think it's pretty simple to use. It's pretty hard to mess up. I've used that for a long time. In general, probably, it was blue at one point, but I kind of like green. I really like, you know, it's nature. You get that greenery. It just makes you feel nice and calm. In my room as well, I do have a handful of plants, but I really do like the color green. What does this say? What are you? Hello, sign. Shelter camp hiking trail. Cool. Okay, I guess we're going to check out this shelter camp, not shelter, shelter. Cool. Okay, let's go down here. I'm curious. I'm gonna speed run this. Whoa! Oh, it's right there. I thought I was gonna have to walk a really long ways. It's so pretty around here. I love this. Get your firewood. Wow, really, really well done. I love this so much. Okay, we'll go back up here and keep hiking on this trail. Shelter camp, hiking trail. Okay, we'll go this way. But the follow-up question to that is, if you had unlimited money, which city would you live in? If I had unlimited money, I would probably... Okay, I would want to get condos in multiple cities, but then there's also kind of the question of, is this going to contribute to gentrifying an area and making it more expensive for the people that already live there? Because that is a really big problem, especially here in Canada. But if I had unlimited money, I would probably live in Vancouver or maybe New York. I don't know. I went to New York. It was pretty wild, but Vancouver seems a little bit more my speed. Hello, trees. They're working on it. How do you find good, unique block combinations? I look at real life, and then with whatever textures I'm using, which 99.9% of the time is CubedPack, I'll go to WorldEdit on the server, and then I'll see if I can find something that sort of matches, but I don't really have any technique for it. I just kind of do it by eye. If I do figure out that I actually do have a technique, or I develop a technique, then I will share it with you. How much stone could a stone pick if a stone pick could pick stone? 2023. What is the worst engineering course you had to take? Definitely fluid mechanics in second year. That was awful. Is there a Bedrock edition of CubedPack? At the moment, no. I think somebody is working on one. There is no timeline on it. Don't get your hopes up. Next question, what are your personal goals for 2023? I have no idea. Make money, pay rent, probably. Someone else says, I've asked this lots, but can you do a video on airports? Yes, I can eventually. We talked to, if you're familiar with the channel City Beautiful, he made a video about Andean, like this city that I'm in right now, and he recommended that we move the airport. So we decided as a team, we'll just get rid of it and we're just gonna make a new one on the other side of the island, most likely. But yes, there will be a video on airports eventually, but that's a really, really big project and there's a lot of things that I wanna finish first. Next question says, what is your favorite NHL team? NHL is hockey, by the way, if you're not familiar with it. And brackets, it says, better not be Leafs. Vancouver, it's Vancouver, because I have a Vancouver hat. Next question from some nerd named Nate or something. That's weird. He says, how many Timbits can you eat in one sitting? All of them. I can eat all of them. Also, I know where you live. What is the, oh no, what is the meaning of life, if there is one, in your opinion? Play Minecraft. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that one out myself. Are Timbits good? Yes or yes? I'd have to say yes. Do you have a driver's license? And in brackets, asking this because I remember you said you don't drive. Yes, I have a driver's license. Yes, I know how to drive. No, I probably won't buy a car until I need one. Most of Canada requires a car to get around anywhere unless you're in a big city. So I'm gonna try and put off buying one for as long as I can. Whoa. Oh, cool. We got another one. Gotta jump, parkour. Let's go. Andea Firewatch Association. Yeah, that's cool. Look at the view. Look at this. What a nice spot. I would like 1000% live here. Look at this. Oh, it's cool. You got the big map in the middle. Some stuff. You got your bed. Got a little drawer here. Nice desk. Okay, I did it. I went out. I flew around a little bit, just to load some chunks. But here we go. Look at those mountains. Look how pretty that is. I love this. This is my favorite view. Look how beautiful that is. Thank you for building this. This was really nice. Next question. Can I build with you? I gotta be honest, I don't really build with anyone. I think I've only done like a collaboration maybe 3 or 4 times in my life. If you are on Cubes and you end up getting the rank of like specialist or helper or curator or even staff too, I will likely plan projects with you. Like all of the Cube staff, all of the experienced builders, I don't build with them. I plan stuff with them and then we just kind of do our own thing. I personally find that I like building alone the best, but I do like working in the same areas as people, and I like collaborating on things when I don't actually have to like, this sounds really mean, but I don't have to like jump in a call with them and talk to them. I like just chatting through normal Minecraft chat. But yeah, for the most part, I just build by myself. Next question, where in the world have you been? So I was born in British Columbia. I grew up in New Brunswick. I currently live in Ottawa. I haven't been outside of Canada or the US. Where am I? Whoa, trail goes this way. Whoop, almost got lost here. When I was 1 year old, I was down through Washington State, Oregon, and then in Northern California. Haven't been back since, but I would like to visit again. I think it would be a really cool spot to explore. I have been to Detroit for all of 10 minutes running through the airport. I've been to Atlanta for maybe a couple hours for a layover. I've been to Florida twice. I have driven through every province except for Newfoundland and Labrador, and I have not been to the territories, but I would love to go up there because I think it's really pretty. But that's pretty much the end of the list. I would like to explore more places, ideally, but I need time and money to do that, so we'll see in the future. Next question, why have you changed your name to Alpine 1 now? So if you have been with the channel a little bit, you will have noticed that I changed my username from Alpine, and then I added the 1 on the end. If you search the word Alpine on YouTube, you get the car company. And yes, I know a lot of my videos did show up before theirs, and sometimes my channel even showed up before theirs, but I didn't really want to impede on their space, especially if people actually just want to see the car. I don't want them to get spammed with my videos if they don't want to see them. And also Alpine1 is my username, so I feel like that's more appropriate. But yeah, mostly just to have my separate identity so that you know when it's Alpine1 versus just Alpine, the car company. But anyway, next question is, what is the tallest building in Andean? I don't know off the top of my head, but after this, maybe I'll go around and see if I can find them, and then I'll put the heights on the screen. I love this so much. Again, if you do want, whoa, what is that? there's it looks like a very familiar brand. Let's see, but I don't think it is. Let's see, what does it say? Cubicola, pie, some cake. Look at this, what is this? Hunt. Cool. We have barbecue. Oh, I love this. I'm definitely going to steal this design. This is really cool. If you do want to check out this trail for yourself, you can go to this warp on the screen. And I started off by going north if you do want to do the same. Whoa, what's going on here? The Great Andea Staircase? What? What is this? The Great Andea Staircase. Forged in 1936 by the Sampson brothers, the path was built to allow passage between the West Alpine village and the East Adam town. Previous to the construction of the staircase, the citizens had to endure a treacherous 100-foot climb up the side of the valley, often resulting in villagers falling and unfortunately losing their lives. The brothers started a petition for the construction of a safe alternate passage and resulted in receiving the materials to build this staircase. To this day, passerbys use the staircase on the Great Andean Traverse hike for year-round tourists and families alike. We can appreciate the craft that was put into the staircase and will remember those who have had to live without it. Wow, oh, this is big. Oh, I love this. I love seeing these on hikes. So cool. I love this so much. This really inspires me. I want to make my own trail now. Like not as big as this one, because this looks like a lot of work. I know they put in a lot of effort into this. Maybe I'll make a small one. Maybe I'll showcase that one too. Is this the same one? How do I click it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay, it's the same book. If you do come here, yeah, just leave it. Don't actually take the book, please. I wonder how many times I've said cool in this video. It's like me in my house video when I said the word here. I don't know if you guys counted that or not, but it was a lot. There's even more mountains over here. This is crazy. I love this terrain so much. Like I've flown around a bunch, but I feel like I'm seeing this for the first time. It's so cool exploring it from ground level when you have this trail. Oh, also a trick that Anna used when she made this terrain. This, actually, I don't know what level I'm at right now, but down there is actually below sea level. But she's done this to give herself a lot more space vertically, so it looks like the mountains are really, really big. I'm excited to turn around. Wow, look at that. There's so much to explore in this world. Like, not just the city itself, but all this huge terrain. Like, I can explore for hours in here. I just feel like a wilderness adventurer. That's what I feel like. Exploring the Alpine. I have no idea where I am. Like, I am genuinely lost. More fences up here. Oh, there's something. Whoa. Whoa. Is this... Oh, it's the end. I didn't recognize it because I didn't have that mountain loaded in back there. So the very last question, how are you? I am well, because I just went on a really cool hike, and I really, really enjoyed it. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for 100,000. And I'm going to go check out this room back here. But before I do, I'm going to ask you for your credit card information. I have Patreon. I have lots of kind of, they're not like normal videos. I do like to post more sort of like artistic stuff there. Thanks for 100,000 subscribers. Thanks to everyone for making this possible. And I hope you're looking forward to a lot more videos because I have a lot more to come.